Hey guys, how's it going? How's life? My name is Yamian Johnson and I'm bringing y'all another video. Okay, so in this video, I will be doing my update number 3 for my project Use It Up, the annual project Use It Up that I started earlier this year that was supposed to have 50 items completed, okay? But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I did not hit the target that I was supposed to be hitting for this quarter. The third quarter, I was literally like slacking. I was slacking with everything. Honestly, I was slacking with YouTube. I was slacking with my project Use It Up. I was slacking with my planner. Girl, I was slacking. And I have nobody to blame but myself. But thank you for everybody who plans on watching this video, that is currently watching this video, and that have already watched this video. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate the support, and I will try my best. It really isn't this hard. I don't know why I keep making it this hard. I just keep talking myself out of not doing what I'm supposed to do, to why I'm not uploading videos in a timely manner. Okay, so you guys would have already seen my hygiene empties because I recorded that video right before this one, and I'm now going to show you guys basically the update. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned and keep on watching. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to show you guys what I did not complete, what I made progress on, or do I want to show you guys like what I have completed? Let me just go ahead and show you guys what I made progress on, but I didn't complete, like get out of my collection, okay? So I made progress on this Mimic hair and body oil. This is the, which one is this? This is 99. This one is supposed to be an amber floral wood. And if you guys don't know by that description, it's supposed to be a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. However, it's very loose, but I can tell that that's what they were going for. Okay. So yeah, didn't get this one out of my collection. I kind of tried, but then not really, because I was doing I was using 15 million other products, except for what I needed to get out of my collection, and that's what was in my project. So I don't necessarily know what where the line was in the very beginning of the project, because when I look back on this thing, it was kind of like completely off. But I know that this was a full bottle, okay? But I know it wasn't at the tippy top, so I believe that it was like right here, which is where I have it. And I completed about this much during the third quarter, and this progress that y'all see right here, this from right here to right here is stuff that I've already used within the first, what is it? I don't know if it's the 20th or the 19th, which I told y'all in the first video, but I've used that much from the first 20 days of the fourth quarter. Okay. So I plan on doing a little bit better, a lot of bit better than I did in this last, project Use It Up, 3 months. Okay. So that was the one that I worked on, but I did not complete during the third quarter. Here's another one that I worked on but didn't complete in the third quarter. And I know you guys are like, Diabian, it's empty. Yeah, it's empty. I just wanted to be honest. I worked on this only in the third quarter, but I did not complete it, as y'all can see. Because this is where the line was at the end of the third quarter. And this is basically what I used starting the fourth quarter, and it is out of my collection now, which I'm going to show you guys again at the end of December. But I don't know if I was really working hard to get this out of my collection, but this could have been my 12th item. Like, this would have been my 12th item, and I would have been on track, but I did not have this item completed. But I did complete 11 items, so I didn't do too bad, but I didn't do as good as I did in the first and second quarter. The first quarter, I completed 12 items. The second quarter, I completed 13 items. This quarter, I'm going to have to complete 14 items to get the last of my 50 items out of the way, because I only completed 11 items in the third quarter. So you see why I want to be on track? Exactly. So yeah, we have this one out of the way. So we're already kind of like on track for the current year. I mean, not for the current year, for the current 3 months that are supposed to come up. But I wanted to complete that in the third quarter, and I had nobody to blame but myself. Okay. So I think now I want to show you guys what I did not touch during the third quarter at all. Okay. So I had this water body butter, which This is the water ultra hydration cream. This came from that little self-care line that the self-care, the hydration line that they had out. I did not use this at all during the third quarter, but I'm currently using it during the fourth quarter. So this is where I was at the beginning of the project, and this is where I am now. This one didn't even touch, haven't touched at all yet, but I do feel as though I'm going to be touching it soon because this is my last one of these. I know you guys said that this was very grainy, so I'm scared to see how it works, but I'm not sure if it's not as grainy as like shea butter that is melted and then refirmed up or like re-solidified, then it should be okay, but you never know, girl. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm going to see. Hopefully I get that out of the way quickly, but it's a lot because I haven't used that one at all. I have Starlit Night. I did not complete this at all. I mean, I didn't touch this at all during the third quarter. I believe this is from the first quarter only because I don't remember using this in the second quarter. I don't know what's going on with my lighting because it's kind of bright. Okay. This one have not touched at all. Well, yes, I did. I did touch this. Okay, so I touched this in the first quarter, okay? Just not in the second quarter and for sure not in the third quarter. That's still where I am. This one, this body lotion have not touched at all. As you guys can see, I am right here with the lotion. This is basically the tippy top. This one I have blackberry and basil, which I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy this for sure fall, but we'll see if I like actually use it during that time. We have the line right here. I have not touched it at the beginning or currently in the project. I have Luminous. Haven't touched this really at all. I've always struggled with this scent, and I bought back the body cream, but I kept this one because I was like, okay, let me try and work with it. And that's what I'm going to try and do now. I mean, it's going to be on my collection. So even if I can't get with the scent, it's out of my collection, you know. Dark Kiss wasn't my favorite scent, still not my favorite scent, but I used this during the first quarter, I believe. I haven't used it during the third quarter though. We have Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale is right here. Have not used this at all for this year. And then this is the last mist that I did not use during the third quarter, but we're starting the fourth quarter and I'm currently using this mist now. So that's the reason why you guys see such a dent in it. But this is from the start of the project. This is from basically, this already had a dent when I bought it because I bought it during a semi-annual sale. But this is where I was in the third quarter. This is where I was at the end of the third quarter. And I just started using it during the fourth quarter, which you guys will see in my very last final update for the project Use It Up. So let me show you guys these lotions that I have. I have the Dark Kiss lotion. This is the progress from the first quarter only. I have not used it since then. This is the progress from the first quarter only. Have not used it since then. Honestly, this entire thing is the progress from the first quarter. But when I recorded that video, I was already right here because I recorded the video later in January and not January 1st. So that completes all of the items that I have not touched at all. And that completes the items that I had progress in during the third quarter, but I didn't complete it by the end of September 30th. Okay. So let's get into the fun part, the part where I get proud and be like, okay, I finished this, I finished that. Let's go ahead and like show you guys what I completed. All right. So I had Butterfly. I don't believe I used it at all in any other quarter but the third quarter. Okay. So you guys are probably like, where's the line? The line was at the very top, girl. It was at the tippy top. And I completed this entire butter during the third quarter. This is probably what took me so long to start working on other things. I also had this Love Beauty and Planet Shea Velvet body butter in shea butter and sandalwood oil. I completed the first half of it. Because let me show y'all the line. So I completed the first half of it during the first quarter. And then this last half was completed during the third quarter. Because I was like, girl, I might as well. Like, I don't need to save it to the last quarter. Because if I keep saving stuff to the last quarter, I'm going to have 15 million items that I need to complete in the last quarter. And I don't have time for that. So I just went ahead and completed it in the third quarter. Then I had this body butter, which basically was almost all of it. Even though, like, because they usually have it like at the tippy top, but this one, well, no, they usually have it like right here, okay? But this one I was able to crank out during the third quarter, which I'm happy about. I didn't use it at all in any other quarter. So this is just the third quarter of progress. And as y'all can see, it's completed. I completed one body butter. This is Mimi in Miami. This is the start of the project, and this was basically the full body cream. I don't necessarily like this scent, but I completed it, girl. As I was using it, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but it was very much giving me suntanny lotion, like sunscreen, and I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of that when it comes to my coconuts, okay? So I did complete this one fully. We also have Mimi in Miami, girl. And this is the body mist. We completed this. This was the start of the project. And then I completed it in the third quarter fully. I had blush cardigan. I believe I did blush cardigan. Like I started using blush cardigan maybe in the second quarter. I don't remember. It was either the second quarter or the first quarter, but I believe it was the second quarter. Blush cardigan was not my favorite scent. However, I was able to get it out of the way, especially during by using it in my restroom. So this was like the second quarter, the first quarter, and then basically this was the third quarter use. Got it out the way. I had Mix Bar. Don't know why it took me so long, but it took me a while to use this. This is where I was at the start of the project, and I completed it during the third quarter. And it's only 5 fluid ounces, so I really don't know why it was taking a whole day and a half to complete it, okay? So we have the butterfly mist. This is where I was at the start of the project. I did have to like re-put it on there, so that's why it's all lopsided, but basically this was the start of the project, and then this is where I was at the end of the third quarter. This is Amethyst Waves. I believe I touched in the second quarter. Okay, so that's the progress of the second quarter, and then this is from the third quarter to completion. Okay, we have Bronze Coconut. We was right here at the beginning of the project, and then I cranked this out for the third quarter. Okay, Pure Seduction Luxe. This is where I was at the beginning of the project, and this is where I completed toward the end of the third quarter. So although I didn't complete the 12 or the 13 items that I wanted to complete, it was really 12 and like maybe getting started on the half of it so that I could complete 13 items at the most in the fourth quarter. But since I didn't complete the full 12 items and I'm stuck completing a full 14 items in the last quarter, that's what's like annoying me. But I did pretty good, just not as great as I've been doing. I was really on time in completing my stuff back then. Okay, so that basically wraps up the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my project Use It Up, and I hope that I do very much I hope that I very much complete my last quarter out with a bang and don't let this one additional item that I didn't complete like deter me, because I got some stuff I need to complete, okay? Like I'm working on 2 of the items, but I still have 12. No, I'm working on 2 of the items, and then one of them I technically completed. So I still have like at least 11 more items to complete, and I need to complete it by December 31st. Okay. So yeah. Thank you so much for getting to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and most definitely subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.